This video is about the probiotics Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium, and it is by Krisha, Panchana, Hannah, Hridita, and Lulu. Starting off with the introduction. Did you know that your gut is home to around more than 100 trillion microorganisms according to USDA? That's more than all the human cells in your body. A whole living ecosystem is inside each of us. But not all bacteria are harmful. In fact, some of them, like Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium, which we will focus on in this video, play important roles in keeping you healthy every single day. Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium are two of the most researched probiotic bacteria. They naturally live in your gut, and you can get them from foods like yogurt, kefir, miso, or even supplements. These aren't just passive microbes that exist for no reason. They actively help you digest food, fight off harmful bacteria, and keep your gut environment balanced. So, why do these microbes matter? Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium break down food with lactose and fiber, making these nutrients easier to absorb. They also strengthen the immune system by fighting pathogens and triggering the release of antibodies. And maybe more interestingly, Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium may even influence mental health by signaling the brain through the gut-brain axis. This is according to Appleton 2018, in which studies have links on probiotic strains to reduce anxiety and improve mood. Now that we've introduced what these microbes are and why they matter, let's take a look into how they function in detail, how they survive in the gut, and how they affect real health outcomes in humans.
Did you know your gut is home to trillions of bacteria that keep you healthy? Probiotics, particularly Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium species, play a critical role in human gut health. These gram-positive bacteria are distinguished by their morphology, metabolic activity, and mechanisms of colonization, which collectively contribute to host well-being. Under microscopic examination, Lactobacillus species appear as rod-shaped bacteria, gram-positive cells that are usually found in the form of chains. As facultative anaerobes, they metabolize carbohydrates through lactic acid fermentation. In contrast, Bifidobacterium species display distinctive branched Y-shaped structures and are obligate anaerobes, favorably colonizing the anaerobic environment of the colon. Both genera demonstrate notable acid tolerance, a critical adaptation that facilitates their survival through the harsh acidic conditions of the stomach to ultimately colonize the intestinal tract. These probiotic bacteria reproduce rapidly in the gastrointestinal tract through binary fission, with some species exhibiting doubling times as short as 1 hour. As short-lived colonizers, their populations typically persist for days to weeks. Through specialized surface adhesins, they firmly attach to intestinal epithelial cells, forming a protective microbial barrier. Regular consumption of probiotic-containing foods like kefir or dietary supplements is necessary to maintain their beneficial colonization and continuous gut protection. The beneficial effects of these probiotics are mediated through several well-characteristic mechanisms. First, they competitively exclude pathogenic bacteria by dominating nutrient resources and adhesin sites. Second, through lactic acid production, they lower intestinal pH to create an inhospitable environment for harmful microbes. Third, they enhance immune function by stimulating secretory IgA production and reinforcing intestinal tight junctions to strengthen the gut barrier. Furthermore, the production of short-chain fatty acids, particularly butyrate, serves dual roles, providing energy for colonocytes while simultaneously exerting inflammatory effects throughout the gut mucosa. In summary, Lactobacillus and Bifidobacteria show how closely our gut bacteria affect our health. Their special shapes and abilities, like fighting harmful bacteria and supporting our immune system, make them crucial for good digestion. Though small, these powerful microbes play a big role in keeping our gut healthy. Next, we'll look at their microbial impact.
Hey there, have you ever wondered how foods like yogurt and kefir or probiotic supplements can actually boost your health? Today we are diving into the fascinating world of probiotics, tiny microbes with huge benefits for your gut, immune system, and even your mental health. Let's break it down. 1. Support gut microbiota balance. Probiotics fight bad bacteria by stealing their space and food. They produce acids that dissolve pathogens. Result, a healthier gut and less inflammation. 2. Aid digestion of lactose and fiber. Probiotics like L. vulgaricus breaks down lactose, helping lactose intolerance. They ferment fiber into butyrate, which fuels gut cells. Number 3. Enhance immune response. Probiotics don't just stop at digestion. They train your immune cells. They tighten gut barriers to block toxins, stimulate T-regulatory cells to prevent allergies, increase antibodies like SLGA to neutralize pathogens. Studies show they can shorten infections and lower chronic inflammations markers like CRP. Number 4. Treats IBS, diarrhea, allergies, and mental health. B. infantis reduces IBS pain. S. boulardii fights bacteria. Gut-brain axis, probiotics make serotonin and GABA, lowering anxiety. Take yogurt, for example. It's powdered by two key bacteria, Lactobacillus bulgaricus and Streptococcus thermophilus. These two are dynamic duo. L. vulgaricus breaks down milk proteins to feed S. thermophilus, which then digests lactose. Great news for lactose-intolerant folks. Yogurt has about 10 to the power 8 to 10 to the power 9 CFU per gram. That's colony-forming units, a measure of live bacteria. Always look for the live and active cultures, seal, and refrigerate it to keep those microbes happy. Benefits: improved digestion, better immunity, and even better mineral absorption. But remember, pasteurized yogurt won't have these live cultures. Now meet yogurt's powerful cousin, kefir. It's packed with 30 plus species of bacteria and yeast, like Lactococcus lactis and Saccharomyces. Together, they ferment lactose and prebiotic fibers, producing acid and carbon dioxide that inhibit pathogens like E. coli. Kefir has a whopping 10 to the power 9 to 10 to the power 11 CFU per gram, the highest of any probiotic food. Look for cloudy fizzy liquid. That's a sign of active fermentation. And fun fact, you can reuse kefir grains to make more. Not a fan of fermented foods? Supplements are a great alternative. For example, Bifidobacterium longum eases IBS pain by blocking inflammation. Saccharomyces boulardii, a yeast, fights nasty C. difficile infections. Look for enteric coating to survive stomach acid, and check labels for strain-specific benefits. Aim for at least 10 to the power 9 CFU per dose. Alright, let's bring it all together. We have learned how these tiny but mighty probiotics work wonders for your health. Here's the big picture. First, they're like bouncers for your gut, kicking out harmful bacteria and protecting your microbiome balance. They're digestible superheroes, breaking down lactose for those who struggle with dairy and fermenting fiber into nourishing fatty acid. They're immune system trainers, strengthening gut barriers and teaching your body to respond properly to threats without overreacting. And they're mind-body connectors, helping with everything from IBS relief to calming anxiety through the gut-brain axis. You can get these benefits from delicious fermented foods like yogurt, just check up for live and active cultures, or go for Powerhouse Kefir with its incredible variety of microbes and higher potency. And if you need targeted support, quality supplements can help. Just remember to choose the right strains for your needs and store them properly. So whether you're looking to improve digestion, boost immunity, or support your mental well-being, probiotics have got your back. Start small, be consistent, and listen to your body.
Probiotics such as Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium have become crucial for gut health research and public health during recent years, with new studies demonstrating their real-world applications in digestion and overall immunity. For this, I have used two slides which demonstrates how two types of probiotics improve gut health. The first study I've used here is the Lee et al. 2024, a very recent study where Lactobacillus rhamnosus NK210, Lactobacillus plantarum LC27, and Lactobacillus reuteri NK33 were tested in lab-stimulated gut conditions. To be effective, probiotics must survive the harsh conditions of the digestive tract. Using stimulated gastric and intestinal fluids, this study found Lactobacillus reuteri NK33 has the highest survival rate at 99.3%, followed by Lactobacillus rhamnosus NK210 at 89.5%. These results highlight their strong potential to reach the gut alive and exert beneficial effects. Next, researchers tested the antimicrobial activity of these strains using agar overlay method. Both Lactobacillus plantarum and Lactobacillus rhamnosus produce 14 mm inhibition zones against E. coli, indicating strong antibacterial activity. All strains showed high inhibition with R values greater than 6 mm. Finally, gas suppression was tested. All probiotic strains reduce hydrogen gas production by E. coli, a common cause of bloating. This suggests that these strains could help reduce digestive discomfort in the gut. The next study is the Zhang et al. 2025, which focuses on how Bifidobacterium, including B. animalis subspecies Lactis BL99, helps with constipation and its symbiotic effect. Constipation is a common digestive condition where a person has infrequent or painful bowel movements, often involving dry stool. The tested probiotic BL99 demonstrated significant improvement in stool production in constipated mice. This test was also carried out with FOS to show symbiotic effects of BL99. The results show a further improvement in stool production when BL99 is used with FOS. When these probiotics are incorporated into daily consumed food items, they can become easily accessible options for a better gut health.
Today we explored the powerful microscopic world of Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium, two gram-positive, primarily anaerobic bacteria that thrive in the human gut under warm, slightly acidic conditions. These organisms reproduce through binary fission, rapidly colonizing areas like the small and large intestine, where they play a vital role in maintaining our health. Their impact goes far beyond basic digestion. These probiotics help maintain gut microbiota balance, breaking down lactose and complex fibers into simpler, absorbable nutrients. In doing so, they not only improve nutrient uptake, but also produce beneficial metabolites like lactic acid and short-chain fatty acids. These compounds strengthen the gut lining, reduce inflammation, and create an environment that discourages the growth of harmful pathogens. We now know that these bacteria don't just act locally. They communicate with our immune system and even influence our brain through the gut-brain axis. Emerging research shows that Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium may reduce symptoms of IBS, support faster recovery after antibiotics, and help in many digestive disorders. The microbiome is no longer a niche topic. It's becoming a cornerstone of modern health science, from fermented food like yogurt and kefir to cutting-edge probiotic supplements and functional foods. These microbes are now key players in the food and pharmaceutical industries. Public awareness is growing as headlines and health campaigns continue to spotlight the importance of gut health. In summary, Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium demonstrate how deeply interconnected our biology is with the microbes we host. Their ability to improve gut health naturally, safely, and effectively reminds us how Some of the most important, powerful health solutions may already be living inside us. Because when it comes to health, nurturing your gut might just be the smartest move you make.